the last few years, my gear list for what I bring to the tree has been super dialed. Whether I'm going to a ground blind, to a tree stand, box blind, whatever it is, my system has been dialed. I know where everything is, and I haven't added hardly anything to that kit in a long time. That being said, there is one thing that I added that, I'll be honest, I was a little bit apprehensive about doing it at first, but I'm glad that I made this addition to my kit. That item is going to be the Hyperheat Mini Pad. Basically what this is, it's a heated butt seat. It runs off a battery, okay? It comes with a sleeve that you will slide that battery in, you take your cord and you plug it in. Okay, now this battery, it's fairly heavy, but this battery will last you forever, okay? It's got 3 different settings. It's got a 1, it's got a 2, and a 3. Obviously, 1 being your lowest, 2 being your medium, and 3 being high. Honestly, the 3rd setting, it gets super, super warm. And this year, I haven't had to use that setting yet. I've been running my settings at 2 for most of the year. This heating pad's unique because it's got a super, super durable finish on the outside of it as far as the fabric that they use. Okay, you can't crush it, it's fully waterproof, and it's tear resistant. So basically, if you're hunting in the mountains or in the rocks, you can slide this in your backpack. When you pull it out to glass, obviously in most applications, in late September, getting into October in the late season in the mountains, it's gonna be cold while you're glassing, so you can slide this out and you can sit on it, and it really, really does warm up your body, and it's a super useful tool. Now, the 3 applications that I've used this most in is 1, in a tree stand, 2, in a ground blind, and 3, I don't have heated seats in my truck, so I actually take my Hyperheat when it's super cold out and I slide it in my truck and I use it just like a heated seat. The other cool thing about the Hyperheat pad is it comes with a remote. This remote looks just like your car key fob. It's got an on switch, it's got the levels on it, it's got a 1, 2, and 3, so basically you just take that and click it to whatever setting you want, whether 1, 2, or 3. The other cool thing that this Hyperheat pad does is it comes with basically a buckle strap. What I do when I go to the tree, if I'm doing like a hanging hunt, I will take this and I will actually buckle it onto my seat. I'll take the battery, I'll put it in my backpack. You can cinch this up super tight. The battery pack actually will stay at the bottom of the seat, kind of like that. And basically I just take my remote and I control my heat however I want it, and it really works. And at first I was apprehensive to use this pad because I didn't want more gear, but the first time that I used it, I knew for sure this was gonna be coming with me on every hunt, and it has. Those are the 3 applications that I personally use this heating pad the most. Now, this heating pad can work for basically anything. I've had friends of mine that I've been filming with will actually take this on cold days and put it in their jacket, put it in their lumbar to keep their core warm. I like this much more than any kind of heated vest or any kind of heated base layers on the market. Not that those aren't good, I just kind of prefer my Hyperheat pad. Ice fishers, you can bring this with you to the shanty. You can do so much with this pad, duck hunting, whitetail hunting, anything. And it seems maybe a little bit cumbersome that you have to bring this battery, but really it's not as bad as you would think. But again, if you're in a tree stand, you hook this onto your seat prior to going, or if you know you're gonna be going to the same tree over and over again, like some of us whitetail hunters do, hunting specific deer or what have you, you can actually leave this up in the tree on your seat, and it's waterproof, it's durable enough to leave out in the elements, and it's not gonna let you down when you need it. If you guys wanna get your own Hyperheat, you can click the link down in our description. That'll bring you right to the website. They've got 2 models. They've got the Hyperheat Mini, which that's what this is, and they've got the Pro. The Pro is a much larger pad. For me, I prefer the Hyperheat Mini because I like keeping my kit as small as possible, and this Mini has more than enough heat to keep you warm.